see. Alright, so I made my little stand there that, like I said, I should have made years ago. But this is, I'll have to identify it as the Mega G NASCAR frame. Anyways, now the body is snug on there. Hopefully the airbrush won't blow that across the table. It'll be good to go. And well, usually I print out a guideline of where the stickers are going to go on the car, where the decals go on the car. This is from www.jski.com. You can get NASCAR paint schemes back to, I don't know, since the internet was invented, I think. So, they're #1 Bass Pro Shops, Martin Truex Jr. Tracker Boats car. You see there, the white dot. A little. I always start with the bigger stickers or decals just to get them in position. So I might take some fancy cutting here. Get around the one on the side. So that's going to be the side door. I usually do this in the family room on the coffee table, but it's easier to do them in here where there's already a mess. Especially, well, tomorrow, I wouldn't be able to leave the stuff out tomorrow in the family room. So we're do it here, do it out here. So, say a water slide. Paper towel. Forgot about my newfangled invention here. So we'll get that somewhat situated. I see there, maybe I should be a bit more detailed at this corner here in the front. Get it to stick. Alright. Well, I dab the decal once I think it's in where the position where it's supposed to be. I dab it with the paper towel to get rid of the excess water. That way it shouldn't slide around. I want it to slide around. And if you do need it to slide around, you can just put another drop of water onto it and it should slide around perfect. There we go. Getting there. Oh, getting there, I think. Forgetting it's pretty much good attached to this. I noticed on these decals that I just cut is there's the same edge that I saw on the AFX logo there. So I was using that pair of scissors that was out here in the garage. So we'll see what happens when this is the pair of scissors I usually use. So hopefully I won't get that turned up edge. Number one, I thought it was a little too high. There's a supposed to be another. Need to put that around the base of the car on that line there. Oh, yeah, there. There we go. Number one. For those of you who don't watch NASCAR, that is a joke there when, say, somebody flips the bird or gives a finger to somebody on the way by after they've done something to them. They joke that he's just telling him he's number one. So again, I'm not the best at this. Sometimes we rush and we screw it up, as you can see on this other car. But we'll try and take our time on this car. Well, I'm going to put we'll put the tracker boats there on the hood, or on the deck lid, trunk lid. seems to go this thicker line here will go around the front on the bumper. I'm gonna well, I can tell, well, maybe not, but I can tell just by looking at it, it is way longer than what that bumper is. But we'll trim it down as best we can, and I'm just going to wrap it underneath the front wheel well to hold it in position. We'll trim. Doesn't matter if I trim the edge of it too much off. Oh, my blind old man eyes aren't working very well. Okay, chopper boats. No, chopper boats is good to go. We'll put that in there. Again. Again, I should have trimmed more while it was still on the paper. But how would you know? Alright, so that should fit it back down in there. Get another drop of water on it and it'll take it back down in. This car, compared to Ricky Bobby, the Ricky Bobby car, this car is like just black. The Ricky Bobby car I had to paint. I had to paint the blue difference and the Wonder Red didn't work out so well. I had to put a white background underneath this 26 number on the roof to get it to actually show up. But maybe Nate will keep his promise someday and we'll race. Alrighty then. Actually, this is the car that can race Ricky Bobby because they're both NASCAR cars and they both have Neo 52 magnets. I'm gonna call that enough for today on that. We'll actually I clear coat them into place once I get so much done. We'll put those in there. little clear coat. The water wash up, acrylic clear coat. I don't know if it'll make a difference going on there. I'm gonna fill this up with water and spray through the airbrush there. I sprayed the Varsol through there to clean out the black paint, but we're going to spray a bottle of water through it to try and make sure we don't get any contamination. I have a garage door open here today. The last 2 days here, we've had the smoke from the Calabogie forest fire, or Quebec forest fires too, they said. But it seems to be, the smoke seems to be dissipating now. I hope everyone is safe in those forest fire areas. I hope everyone's safe everywhere, because people with breathing problems would have a hard time breathing out in that. Alright, here's some noise. On the front part here, I'm going to spray it, and then I'm going to stick that red thing to the... Oh, blew right off. This is probably why I always end up painting the red line on these things. Tried to spray some underneath the wheel well there, and the thing blew right off. So. Terrible. That off for a minute there. All right. All right, well, some All right, so we'll let that set. You know, the front line there is a little bit crooked. We'll get this thing all taken apart here. And you'll see. I wouldn't say crooked, just not against the thing. So if we hold it long enough, it should dry against it. All right, well, we'll leave that the way it sits. So tomorrow, hopefully that clear coat will seal in those decals that I already have on there. That front thing there, like I said, usually end up taping it off and painting the red line. But we'll see. It's a broken street light, but I cut off the one wire to it. So because we're doing clear coat, I'm gonna, just to keep it from drying out too bad, and to save if there's any contamination in this jar still, I'm not going to pour it back into the main one. We'll just deal with whatever. It's on a black car, shouldn't be that bad. So that'll keep the line open. We hope. Has in the past. Anyhow, there's Martin Truex Jr. #1 Bass Pro Shops Tracker Boats started. Alright, so it's day 2. I let this sit and dry overnight. You can see that front red thing there is stuck on there. But and once we do more clear coat, you can push it back on and make it tight. These, I don't know, they say it's hard. It's hard. Those things are hard to get on. Like I said, usually I just ended up painting the red line around the bottom of the car. Well, we'll see how this works out. We have the other red line. I have to cut it into 3 pieces to make it fit around the side of the car and the back of the car. Put those tracker boat ones on. Put tracker boat, and where's the other? There's the big one. There's one tracker boats that goes across the back of the car. We'll do that one today too. And then all the little smaller ones there, I leave those for the end. Like I'll put these other big ones on, we'll do another coat of clear coat, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow. Getting things on there. Alright, tracker boats. And again, we will Alright, so that is right, the tracker goes right along, well, the body line on that car, where sometimes doesn't match. Again, oh, I'm not. Paying attention to how they're going to fit on here, so I'm tracker bolts. Alright. Again, oh, paper towel time. A little paper towel to dab up any excess water. This one's good to go now too. Alright, so this one goes around the wheel well. Can we do that on this? Yeah, this probably would have been a lot easier if I did it with paper backing, but who would plan ahead? Get that out. Oh, what we don't want to happen is it folding back on itself. Oh, all right. Terrible. There we go. Oh. I cut the B. Oh no, it just folded up. There we go. Yay. Whew. And we'll do a dab here. I think it's in the right spot. So we see the tracker bolts on that side. Like I said, on this one, the Bass Pro Shop. On this side, the Bass Pro Shop logo. There was some. It's just the way it looks. I was looking, it looked like where I cut that to go over the wheel well, it was sticking out, but it's not. It's just the way it looks. Oh, I did cut that B though. It just came down there. I might call it a day at that and get that B sealed into position. Same as that. .31 millimeters. So 25 millimeters would be an inch. Just over an inch. Do I have a measure it in inches here? An inch and like 30 seconds. 31 millimeters seems to work for me though. It's easier to. Alright, we'll get this red piece as thin as we can get it. Oh. All right. All right, so we have that one side piece on. The other side. I believe when I got this decal set, they sent me another little piece. I'm assuming this is why, for this red to go around the back, because obviously there was not enough on this one stripe to do both sides and the back. Do that there. Oh, I only do a few decals at a time, because the more you're trying to get decals on, you're gonna end up moving other ones. So right now we have what, 2, 3. This will be a 5th decal. I think I can get the tracker boats for the back on, and I think that'll be a day's work. We're actually getting some rain here today, which is a good thing. I don't know if you've seen on the news, our Canadian wildfire smoke is making smog in New York City, or probably the entire East Coast. Well, we have that on. Yet, yes, I know that front thing looks terrible, but all right. Move that. I'm just going to move this. Try and move that down a little bit to the edge. Oh, there you go. Like I said, there you're moving, and you move the other one on the other side. Now, we get it to move back. We'll get it wet again. All right. The front red thing is flapping in the wind, so I am way away from it to try and not blow anything off. Right, I went and cleaned this brush some more. I don't know if it's going to be any better. Yeah, it's kind of free. You want to just coat this thing. What happened there? Alright. Well, that's going to be it for this for today. We'll let that set up. Hopefully everything stays in the right spot. If you enjoy my slot car videos, please smash that like button, share my videos, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll have more slot car videos coming for you shortly.